All right. Hey, what do you say? Just
How we
rucking
doing?
with you today with Jake Foster, Texas
Hey,
A&M Rugby. How's it going, Jake?
it's going good. It's been a really good day so far. Excited for this call. Excited for this little thing.
Good, man. You got that after post practice
Oh
glow
yeah.
about you. It's that sexy rugby look. There we go. I love it. Good. You guys have a good one tonight.
Yeah, it was pretty solid. Training in the rain is always an interesting one, but I think we got a lot of good work done. It's nice. It's good.
Great. Well, we're thrilled to meet you. Maybe for everyone that's going to see this, just introduce yourself a little bit, who you are, where you're from, what you're studying, and we'll just start there.
Yeah, awesome. Hey everybody, my name is Jake Foster. I am the Loose Head Prop #1 president of the A&M Rugby Club. I'm also the captain of the club at the time, or at the time right now. And then in school, I'm here at A&M for computer engineering. Pretty exciting. I'm a senior. I've got one extra semester, so I got another 15 season, but I'm really excited for this.
From Houston, Texas, right?
From Houston, Texas. Yes, sir.
All
Forgot
right.
one thing.
So your fellows may call you Fozzie, but we're gonna call you El Capitan.
El
El
Capitan.
Presidente.
All
Is that
right.
all right?
That's all right with me.
All right,
I've been
man.
called that once or twice. It's okay.
Good.
Very good.
All right,
Ryan.
man. So let's jump right into it, dude. So the number one question with rugby in America is like, how did you get into it? So
Yeah,
tell
100%.
us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I went to a strict Jesuit in Houston. You may be familiar, a lot of people are familiar with like the Jesuit high schools all around. Most of them have a rugby team somewhere. Ours did. I was a big like play whatever sports guy growing up. So I played football, I did track, I did wrestling, all of that. And then come my junior year, one of the guys actually on the A&M team, Joey Garcia, his dad played back in college, so he had him playing, and he just kept telling me over and over, like, come out to one practice. I think you'll be hooked. And eventually I gave in and I did. And then I was like, wow, this is awesome. And I just kept playing, never gave it up. Still played football, but played rugby all through high school. Knew I was coming to A&M, and then I was like, we got a club here. Let's keep playing. It was a lot of fun.
That's awesome. So love, I've spent most of my time talking with backs and whatnot. The other interview that we just did,
Yeah.
as a 12. So you being a loose head prop, I mean, what's it like up in the scrum? I mean, I love the scrum play. So
Yeah.
what's it like
So,
up there?
man, my journey's interesting, actually. I'll get to that. But I started as a flanker my first season. I was a skinny track kid. I ran the 400 in high school. So I came in and I was like, I just want to hit people and play. They started me at flanker. My senior year of high school, I was playing like 12 sometimes, maybe a little bit of 9, just wherever they wanted me. And I come to college, and our coach at the time, Johnny Smith, says, you're a hooker, bro. So I had to start putting on weight, learn how to play in the front row. It's completely different. I find when I thought about games as a flanker and as a back, I was trying to think of like, okay, the big picture, what am I doing here? Where do I need to be? And now I'm a lot more technical at the prop position and the hooker position. There's a lot of things in the scrum and in the line out that you can like feel out, mitigate, kind of take advantage of later on in the game. And I feel like a lot of times I'm thinking about how to win the next set piece while I'm playing. Like I still obviously love my carries and my hits, but I'm thinking a little bit more about that versus thinking just let's go hit somebody, let's go run. I find myself a little more conscious about it, which maybe is against what people think about forwards. They think we're just meatheads. I don't know.
Yeah, I would think there's some there's a lot of gamesmanship that goes into it. Maybe
Hmm.
one time you pop in their heart, maybe one time you kind of lay back a little bit and just try and
Yeah.
set them up on the next one.
Yeah. There's a lot of strategies that people use.
Yeah, I love it. So I guess that's a perfect lead in. So what's one moment that you'll never forget that's happened thus far in your career on the pitch?
Ooh. So obviously the easy one to go to is my first try when I was a freshman. I got the nod as a bench player and I got to hit a little pick and go action, ran someone over and scored. I thought that was pretty cool. One this year, we took a trip up to Notre Dame, and obviously the match didn't go as well as we wanted to, but in one of the scrums, I got their tight head. He wasn't in a good position, and I had my long bind on his hip, and I felt his foot come off the ground. I was like, wow, this is a great feeling. I'm just completely winning right here. That one was really cool.
Just a moment of dominance where you just could like
Yeah.
feel it. Yeah,
I was
that's
just like, let's
awesome.
go. This is That's one of those moments I'll turn you up too, because you see the backs go do something, we score, maybe we don't, but I'm like, let's go, let's hit the next thing, let's go right now. It's awesome.
I love hearing this because Ryan and I both have pretty boy backs, right? And so we never get to talk to the real dudes out on the pitch. I want to know. I want to know when we call games. We do a great.
Yeah.
Ryan does a great job of really getting inside the scrums and
Hmm.
talking about what it's like. And sometimes we can hear a little bit because we'll have the sir mic'd up. We would
Yeah,
love
those
to
are
one day
fun.
mic up a player, but like what's that talk like
As
in
a
there?
fall off a break. I mean, it depends on the two packs. I like to chat a little bit, like nothing crazy, but I talk to them throughout the game, and then like if we have our third scrum in a row, I'm like, dude, tell them to catch the ball or something like that, and just kind of. I mean, if you've ever been in alignment in football, it's kind of a similar thing where you're having fun and talking, but then there's also a little bit of your like friendly competitive talk, a little trash talk, say, come on, man, you can hold your weight a little better than that, things like that. Just a little bit of fun.
What's the
Nothing too
cheekiest
hard.
thing you've heard in there?
You can't say on the interview, I don't think, but uh,
Love it.
there have been a couple of times when the opposing scrum has gone down and you just say, wow, that was sad or something along those lines, maybe
Kind of
a
like
little
that
bit more
More
interview talk.
colorful.
passion to it. Yeah.
Yeah. The so the other thing is, man, it doesn't look like it smells good in the middle of those things either.
I mean, I feel like half of the team has a broken nose already, so you don't even smell anything anymore. It's the best place to be.
That's
No,
great,
not
man.
actually. It's fine. Usually, I think forwards like to put deodorant on at least a little bit, but
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
also an intimidation factor. You know, you have to go against somebody who smells bad. You're a little less
Just that little
willing
edge,
to get
man.
in there. Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
let it go.
yeah, man. I knew some wrestlers when I was growing up, and they like wouldn't
When you
shave.
shave.
Yeah, they
Yep.
wouldn't
And
wear
then you shave the
deodorant.
day before, so you got the little scratch. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
anything for that little edge. So, okay, so you've talked a little bit about playing in high school, playing in college. You've had some different coaches coming in. So, what's the coach that has kind of shaped you or mentored you the most?
Yeah. Honestly, I've always been in like leadership positions in my organizations, but that started in high school. My coach, Jason Kimball, really trusted me and embedded in me that idea of like, I can be a leader and I can talk on the field and understand how to like, if I understand the game, I can help my players and elevate them. So he really gave me that like mental edge. And then honestly, this year, one thing that's always plagued me as a player is trying to be too rigid. And our new coach, Tui Osborne, or our coach this year started last spring. He really, it's Fijian, right? It's the free flow rugby and that like trust yourself, back what you're going to do. If you make a mistake, it's okay and just play. And that's been something that's really helped me. I found like I knock a ball on or lose it. I'm not mad at myself anymore. I'm just, okay, next job, let's keep going. And I really like that mentality. It's helped a lot.
Kind of just loosened you up to just be able to play a little bit.
And you play better when you're looser, when you're not thinking about, oh, I can't mess this up. You're just thinking about, let's go do the next thing. Let's go win this. It
Yeah,
makes you better as a player.
I think Ryan and I need some of that Fijian. We're both a couple of grumpy dudes, and maybe we need some more Tui in our lives.
Uh-huh.
yeah, too rigid.
Did he mention his music?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Oh yeah. He sings. He's got some songs out there. It's pretty
oh
good.
yeah. Liquid roots, baby. I love it.
I played
Yes.
drums, and I've already talked to him about we're going to put a little benefit tour on. So
Nice. Nice. That'll be good.
All right, so this is perfect because we're kind of getting a little loose, getting a little better in the interview here. So Texas A&M,
Mhm.
known for a lot of very special, unique traditions that they have. So what's one that the rugby program has?
Let's see. Our fun one, our really fun one. So obviously our rivals, UT Austin, we call them TU, it's Texas University. They're not the University of Texas. Every time that we play them, all of the players either have to have grown a mustache or one will be provided for them. So everybody, like we have people in the court who can't grow facial hair, or some people just never have been able to. So we'll grab a little Sharpie action and then give them a fun mustache, and they got to play the whole game with it. It's real fun.
I love it.
who's got the best natural mustache or flow on your
If you
squad?
were on if you were on our Instagram, we after the game we put a little bracket together, and Lane Lewis, my tight head, he won. He had a beautiful handlebar. He let that thing grow just
Uh,
completely. It was It was awesome. That
You
was
know where
something to
this is
see.
going, Hayes.
Oh yeah, yeah. Wait till Tennessee has a player. He has just a
Yeah,
fabulous mustache. Joey
love
Spurlock.
to see
It's
it.
incredible.
What if
Oh
these
yeah.
two handlebars lock up? Could be like a couple
Oh,
of
he shaved the
Rams just
handlebar
get
off
stuck
after,
together.
but that would be awesome.
I love it, man. Okay, so what's one of the hardest parts about playing rugby that just people just don't understand about the sport?
As a front rower, I got to say fitness. Man, no, it's so much more tiring than you think it will be. I mean, everybody thinks it will be, but the just constant the scrums and then get up, go hit, get up, go run, get up, go hit. It takes it out of you. It's a lot of tiring stuff.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's one of those things we talk about it quite a bit in the broadcast. There's no breaks. There's no
Hmm.
offense, defense. It's just you're playing the whole time. And we talk
Especially as a
about it.
forward.
Huh?
Especially as a forward, the backs get the break when they knock it on and we go scrum. We have to get there, deep breath. All right, let's go
Yeah, we
every
talk
time.
about it. We had, some situations too, just like with the kicking game. A lot of the kickers are the
Hmm.
back. Sometimes they break a super long run and they got to compose themselves and put a kick together. I mean, it's a lot different from a kicker, in football that just jogs on, does a
They're
kick, and
sitting
that's
on the
it.
sideline, they jog on, hit the kick or miss the kick, and then jog back off.
Yeah.
I've always contended you get to about that 60-minute mark in the second
Hmm.
period, that 60 to 70-minute mark. That's where a lot of games are won, man. And I think it's due to the
Hmm.
fitness levels and a lot of it, the mental aspect of it. Maybe speak a little bit about the mental side of it as well, too. Fitness is certainly one of the biggest contributors, but mentally, what's
Yeah.
tough about the sport?
I mean, it takes somebody, everybody talks about it. Like they think rugby, they think it's a crazy sport. It takes somebody who's got to have something loose to go willing to put their body on the line, just hit somebody over and over again at contact, at speed, all of this. And sometimes towards those parts in the game, you're looking up and they're in a good position and you're like, wow, I've just got to go. And it takes some like focus, just say, turn the brain off, turn off those fear processors, your processors that are saying like, oh, this is going to be a contact, just go hit it. And a lot of the times that is like the most important thing you can do is just say, I'm going to hit this and it doesn't matter if it hurts me, I'm going to go. It's going to be fun.
You said it right there. It's gonna be fun. That's
It's going to
that's
be
the
fun. You got
difference
to
right
make
there
it,
with a normal
got to make it
person.
fun.
You just nailed it. So, what's the one thing that you love most about the sport that it gives you? What's the one thing you're like, man, that's it.
It's got to be brotherhood. I mean, these are guys that I've now spent for the seniors I've spent 4 years with, and then everybody else, you just kind of meet them and grow as you go along. It's a connection. It's something that we've talked about a lot as a team. We really feel bonded together. We do a lot of things in the free time together. It's not just go play rugby and then do whatever. We're hanging out together. We're doing everything we can to like bond, go get a meal, just go sit down and talk, watch film together, just everything. Those are connections that you really will never lose. And I feel like everyone talks about that, but it's so true how you understand what's going on with the person next to you and you are doing this for a certain reason and that can really drive a team together.
It's really interesting too, the network that you
Hmm.
have playing rugby. So
Yeah.
like like this weekend, A&M's playing Tennessee. After the game, you're all just rugby players. And I feel like that's
Yeah.
something that's super different about
Hmm.
rugby versus any other sport. It's like, the A&M guys that play football are not hanging out with the UT guys that play
Hmm.
football. Like it just doesn't
No,
happen. But who knows?
no.
You might hang out with these guys after the game, have a meal. It's a big part of the
Hmm.
tradition the other team feeds.
It
It's
is.
just it's a unique bond that's out there. It's really cool to be around. And that's one of the things that really drugged me into the sport. I'm like, man, this is you feel just part of something. And I
Yeah,
love
you
it.
really do. Yeah, it's awesome.
All right, so how about some shout outs? Shout outs to anyone that you want that have gotten you, helped you get to where you're at, coaches, other players, parents, people, whatever.
Okay, so obviously we got to shout out the parents. That's the first one. My mom and dad love them. They made me who I am today. They helped me a lot. Another shout out, I want to shout out God. I'm a relatively faithful man. I like to believe that everything happens for a reason, and through my faith, I can be a better person. I just play with that. We have some guys on the team who pray beforehand every game, get together in a circle. It's very nice, very awesome. Already shout out the coaches that I want to shout out. I want to shout out some players that we play with. Dylan Dominy is our jumper, and I feel like he doesn't get enough credit sometimes. He was our last man of the match, but man, he goes the whole game. He's really good in those lineouts. He's super valuable to the team. I want to shout out Kareem. He's the kicker who made that kick against Kentucky at the end of it. He missed a penalty kick earlier in the game, didn't let it phase him. He went back out there and played. That was pretty sick. And then honestly, I just want to shout the entire team, but I won't go player by player. I really value everyone that we got on the team. They're awesome.
Yeah. All right. So my last one, and then I'm going to turn it over to Swish to start asking you a few questions. So you got 30 seconds. I'm just making up that time. How do you sell rugby to people in America? Like how do you get people that have no idea about the sport? Like, how do you sell them on it?
Yeah. So first thing is if you ask if they played football, if they did, odds are you can either tell that they're a skill position player and they just want to play another competitive sport, or if they're a lineman and you say you ever wanted to touch a ball, you want to run, you can do that in rugby. You are the option. You are the one who gets it and runs. I was a recruiting officer. I had to give a couple of these spiels. So that's the first thing. If not, then you say they think they're too small. Nobody's too small. We have a guy on the team who's like 5'4" and is really skinny. He still plays. He's awesome. You can be anybody on the team. And then on top of that, it's just a great community. Everybody here loves to be here. We're super welcoming. All I want you to do is come out to one practice. That's all it takes. Come out to one. If you don't like it, then you don't like it. That's fine. We'll shake hands. I'll say, thank you for coming out. If you do, then we're brothers for the rest of life. It's a lot of fun.
It's awesome. It's a great pitch. It's so funny because everyone says like, oh, you know, like my son, he's a smaller guy. And they're like, oh, he must be a monster. I'm like, no, he's tiny. Like he's not a big dude that plays. And, you know, like France has Antoine Dupont. He's like one of the best players in the world. And he's 5'9", weighs 180 pounds.
Exactly.
So
it's a lot of fun. And there's so much more space. You don't realize there's so much that you can do. And there's a place for everybody on the rugby field.
Yeah, I love it. All right, Swish.
Fozzie's hired.
Yes, dude.
Go.
Yeah, I love it.
We don't pay anything, but you're hired, my man.
There we go.
I've asked you, I've kind of encroached on Ryan's space a little bit and asked you a couple questions, but maybe, you know, talk about it being a pretty physical, violent sport.
Yeah, it tends to be.
Maybe one of the hardest hits that you gave or one of the hardest hits you've taken. Do you remember that?
Remember is a strange word, not as clearly as it probably could be, but there are a couple times. Well, I'll go with the recent one against Kentucky. I was kind of being an idiot. I thought that I saw a gap, but it was two defenders coming in for a double tackle, and I took a step into their shoulders, and I just got picked up and went backwards. That was not the most fun, but being on the other end of that is really fun. Me and Joey, the one I was talking about, against Sam Houston, one of the times we had a double tackle that we took the guy. It was off of a set piece, I think, and he wasn't ready to do anything with it. We both hit a shoulder on him. He went straight back and then dropped the ball. That's a really good feeling.
Yeah. When you leave a chalk line out there on the pitch.
Yeah, exactly.
not too bad. Speaking of pitches, what's the favorite pitch that you've played on before that's not your own?
Notre Dame's was sick, man. They have a really nice venue out there. It's turf, which is not my favorite, but it's really big. The one that was the obvious one, Aviva Stadium or Sabercat Stadium. I played a couple of high school games on there. Man, that thing is awesome. The grass is so soft, and it is like as wide and as deep a try zones as you can get. That's a nice field right there. That's definitely my favorite.
Yeah, that grass looks plush.
Mm-hmm.
We may need to import the Aggies up to Clemson so they can get on that 1973 shag carpet that we got going on up there.
Yeah. No, I'm not a fan of turf. I mean, it is what it is, but.
So before any game, before this game this weekend, any pregame superstitions or pregame meals or anything that you've got that you just, you know, a lot of superstitions in sports?
I try not to be superstitious. I watched a lot of A&M baseball a couple of years ago. We made it to the national championship and then lost to Tennessee, surprisingly. I found that every time that I was trying to be superstitious there, something bad happened. So now I'm trying to just enjoy the Fijian mindset that I was talking about. Go with the flow. Whatever happens, happens. I like to make sure I have a good meal in, make sure I'm hydrated. But outside of that, whatever the day brings me, I'm ready for it.
So what you're saying is your superstition is not to have a superstition.
Exactly. Perfect.
That's a good one.
And I love it. Speaking of meals, you just win a big game. Where is your go-to spot on A&M's campus, and what are you ordering?
Yeah. So, okay, if we're talking on campus,
And well, just
Panda,
where's your favorite joint in
I'll give a couple answers.
school? Okay.
So on campus, we have a ton of Panda Expresses, and it's also right by the engineering building. So that's the easy go-to. If it's a day that I'm feeling particularly unhealthy, I live right next to a Taco Bell, so that could be pretty fun. But if it's a big win and like I'm ready to eat, we have a place called Sushi Masa. It is $20 all you can eat for lunch, and that is an easy $20 to spend every time. You make your money's worth
Put on the
100%.
put on the feeding
It's great.
trough.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the old feed bag.
They ask what you want to order, and they see the group that walks in. This, okay, get ready for a fun day.
They see the rugby forwards coming. They're like, "Tag,
Oh yeah,
So I like to see that you splurge a little bit. He is a college kid, Ryan. I mean, he's hitting the bell, hitting
Yeah.
the Panda Express. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
I got it.
I'll do the normal, but I get my nice meal in there too.
Great. So finish this sentence for us. When you are not playing rugby, what are you doing?
Man, school, so much school right now. I've got computer engineering is not a super easy degree, even when you hear it, but got a lot that I'm doing, working on a project most of the day today outside of practice, but that, and then the other answer is hanging out with my girlfriend, doing a lot of time with her, just been dating for 6.5 years. So pretty nice.
Wow.
Wow.
Ryan, I'm starting to feel not as smart talking to Jake. I've got a
Yeah.
feeling his head is just, it's wired, man.
No,
Wired.
it's small. See, look, the hat makes it look bigger.
I got it. You got some good rugby flow going on up top.
Yeah.
All right. So A&M wins the Natty in Houston, your hometown, and you're the star. You're the man of the match. You've taken A&M to new heights, and they make a movie about Fozzie at A&M. Who's playing Fozzie?
Ooh,
Think
see.
tough about this. He has to have presidential qualities. He
Okay.
has to have
Okay.
qualities like of a captain. So
Gotta be
don't.
funny. Gotta have that.
Yeah, gotta be smart. Don't short yourself here, kid.
Mhm. I mean,
Hey, wait a minute.
I think
You
it'd
gotta
be
throw
really
Anthem in there too.
gotta have. Oh, thank you. Um, the funny answer that came to my mind immediately was Adam Devine. You know who that is? The guy
Yeah.
from Pitch Perfect. That I mean, I think that's a really funny answer. You could be serious, you could be funny, but you can also like just lock in. I think that's a great answer.
Yeah, I love it.
He just moved from Charleston. He was filming The Righteous Gemstones here in
Really, I
town
didn't know that.
for a couple of years, and so he's been spotted around town. So I like that pick.
There
Very
we
good.
go.
We'll go with it, man. All right, 3 words to describe an Aggie rugby player.
So as a team, we actually have 3 words that we live by: accountability, brotherhood, and excellence. And those are the 3 that I'll go with. Be accountable to one another. We have that brotherhood that I've talked so much about. And then obviously the goal is excellence. We want to be a great program. We want to win these games. Let's go do it.
Yeah. You know what's when we talked, we had a chance to meet and chat with Tui.
Yeah.
He used a few other words as well too. Passionate, connected, which I thought was a really groovy word that he used. I really like that one. And driven. So
yeah, and that's that singer songwriter for you. I don't know the English language. I know numbers. He's got the words.
yeah, he's a poet, man.
Mhm.
And he's got some silky vocals too. I like it. That reggae vibe of his is
Oh yeah,
pretty
solid.
solid.
Hey, Switch, can I ask one before you go there?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Of course.
I love this one because it's always, you see kids down at the bottom. What's it like at the bottom of the ruck? I love hearing people talk about this.
It depends on how late into the game it is. I think very early, it's a little scrappy because you're trying to get that upper edge. You might get a little step on the side, step on the hand, or you might get a knee that you don't want to feel. Middle of the game, there's usually some talking going on where like you get a good counter ruck or something and somebody's saying that you can't handle this, blah, blah, blah. End of the game, it's usually just bodies on top of each other. You
Just laying.
somebody hits the ruck and then you're up.
Man, those
And
counter
nobody's really
rucks
complaining either.
are brutal. Those
yeah.
they're so much fun to call.
Oh,
That's where
yeah.
you and I start making weird noises because I think we're like projecting it. That was my body, like how I would feel. A couple of punctured lungs, some broken
Yeah.
ribs.
I just at the bottom, you typically see who's ever down there
Mhm.
covering their head up. They place the ball back and cover up.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, you mentioned to us that you had a little bit of a setback. You had a
Yeah,
meniscus tear. You missed
yeah,
a full season of 15s and 7s. Luckily, you're making the most of this season, but you're coming back for a fifth semester this
yeah.
next fall.
Get
So
the
it'll be
extra
good
fall.
to maybe we'll do the follow up, the sequel. Maybe
Yeah,
we'll have an even more handsome, funny actor that's gonna play Fozzie.
maybe. I'll do my
Um,
research. See who's good.
I think I know this answer. It's pretty canned. But when you unlace the boots and hang them up for the last time as a Texas A&M Aggie rugby player, what are you gonna miss most?
I mean, the brotherhood I've already talked about.
Yeah.
I feel very connected to this club. We had a pretty not dark time, but like there was a period last spring when we had our coach leave during the semester and we were kind of out of coaches. Like there was a time when I am on a crutch coaching practices because we're in the process of hiring somebody and it's like,
True
oh
definition of a
wow,
rugby guy, right? Right there.
like what's going on right now? What are we doing? And then to come from that to hiring Tui coming to here, I don't know. I feel like the thing I'll miss most is the what this club's given me, like the compassion back. Like I've given everything I can, but I feel so much love and like brotherhood from everybody around me. So I really miss that.
No, that's fantastic. Would you describe your experience playing rugby at A&M in one word?
Rewarding. I think I can't. Do you want me to expand on that or
Yeah,
no?
absolutely
Yeah,
expand
sure.
on
One
it.
word and then start giving a paragraph about it.
That's okay.
Man,
There's
there's been
that big mind again, Ryan. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, man, it's
Yes.
spinning.
This is your interview, buddy. Like, say what you
yeah.
want to say.
Yeah, there have been times when you like every athlete has it where it's like, man, I really don't want to do this practice today. I'm not feeling it. But then you go out there and you see how much we've grown, like from the preseason 2-a-day practices we had to here, like we're 2 wins away from being national champions. And like coming from maybe I'll play rugby for a year, see if I like it, to wait, now I'm the president, I'm in charge of what's going on. And all of that just like it compounds. It's a really, really cool feeling to have. And that's why I'd say it's a rewarding experience.
Well, you're certainly a humble, modest guy, but you've been the president, El Presidente, for 3 years now, and
Yeah.
you've seen kind of the bottom of it.
hmm
Um, and now you've got Tui that's come in as a coach. He's
hmm
won 3 national championships. He's played at the highest level. He talked about the old maroon guys, the old
Yeah, our
boys are
alumni.
really engaged. Maybe
Yeah.
talk about what you've seen. Like it's on a meteoric rise for A&M
Yeah.
rugby. So maybe your perspective of 2 or 3 years ago to where you are now. I think
Yeah.
that kind of fits the rewarding aspect as well too.
Yeah, definitely. So I think the biggest thing is direction within the club. For a little bit, we just didn't really know where we fit in. We were doing the whole USA rugby path and having to go against teams like Life, which they're great schools, great programs, but respectfully, we are a club team that we don't have the funds that they do. And those, like our playoff path was we win Texas and then we go play Life or Lindenwood. And that's just not something
Yeah.
that we could compete in. And it was a lot of that. And then we tried to go independent and it just wasn't working out. And as a whole, as a team, we didn't really know what the direction was, where we wanted to go. And then it's also hard to sell players coming in to, hey, come play for A&M rugby. All they hear is, okay, you're going to play a sport that might hurt you and will win a state title that doesn't really have much of an impact to it. Versus now, we have so much direction. We have a clear path to a national championship. We have a coach that is trying to tell everybody like this is happening. This is real. This is where we are going. And then we go tell a player, do you want to go play for a team that wants to compete at the highest level? And they say yes. And that's the easiest way to get someone there. And that's really been the biggest thing is like we are focused now. We have a direction. We know where we're going.
That's a man. Again, you're hired. We don't pay anything. You're hired. Hey, all right. So let's. I've got one more question. I asked Tui, and I think he thought I was having a stroke when I
Okay.
said the words, but Hullabaloo, caneck.
Hullabaloo, caneck. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So
What's going on?
that's part of schools wore him. It's the intro part to it, but
Okay.
it's also, oh, I don't have my ring on. It's sitting back there. It's the pattern. I don't know if you can hear this. And then you'll hear, like, if you do that any A&M thing, you'll hear a bunch of people just hit the whoop, the whoop. That
That's
gets
it.
everybody together. Yeah, that's the Hullabaloo caneck.
Well, a little secret, I've downloaded some of that. So when
Yeah.
one of your boys dives over the try line and dots one down, you
Okay.
may hear that on the broadcast.
Ooh, that'd be awesome. I think the fans would love that.
Good. This has been great, Jake. I mean, we didn't know you until tonight, and now we feel
Yeah.
like we've got a great chance to know you. You've been really honest, humble, and authentic, and really
Thank you.
appreciate your
Yeah.
time. But
Yeah, man. It's been a
Especially for
pleasure to meet you. Can't wait to see you on
been a pleasure.
Saturday. Safe travels. Best of luck.
yeah, that
Thank you.
14-hour drive, get your neck pillow.
Oh
Make
yeah.
sure that, you get all
Get the
cozy, get a
reclining seat.
nice blankie. Yeah, get the
Oh yeah.
recliner. Hey, well, this has been brilliant, man. Well done, buddy.
Thank you.
Couldn't have
Thank you.
picked a better Aggie. Excited to shake hands with you and hug it up
Thank you.
on Saturday. If you can, let's finish strong here and hit us with a shout out for the Just Rockin' with It Ruck Yeah guys.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you guys so much. Shout out to the Just Ruckin' with you guys. This has been a great interview. Commentating is awesome. I watched the sevens at home and the energy that y'all brought was amazing. I really loved everything that you were doing. Let's bring rugby to the population. Let's get it something that people want to look at. Shout out, y'all. This is awesome.
You know what I say to that, Ryan?
Yeah.
Ruck Yeah, baby.
Ruck, yeah, let's do it.
All right. Well, this has been Just Rocking with Ryan Hayes, Chris Swisher, and Jake Fozzie Foster, Texas A&M Rugby. All right. Appreciate y'all.
Thank you.